Good afternoon, lovely people. What's all this then? Well, I've been banging on for the last, Lord only knows how long, about this. I'll put all the links below, for Sarah Homfray. She done this lovely, well, she was doing a page a month, just a little bit of sewing, and then put it into a book basically. And she said I'm pretty sure she said she used it to clear up random stuff on her desk, and I thought, I've got tons of that. I don't know what to do with it, and what a cracking idea basically. So this is my pot of randomness, not that particularly, but I've sort of made these hexes out of pelmet violin and put on Liberty fabrics and things, but I don't know what to do with them. So I just put them on. These, I've cut some pages, and then I've got things like this. The lovely Angela gave me this. I mean, it's beautiful. Let me get it out of the bag and you can see it properly. It's a piece of lace, obviously. I mean, it's probably vintage, and I'm probably, but I figure if I make it a really nice page, then at least it has been used. Let me just see if you can see. Isn't it beautiful? I don't know if you're watching, Angela, you'll have to let me know if that was a vintage piece. But anyway, I've got bits like that. I've got bits like this. I think I used the one that I decorated. This is one of my lino prints, and I decorated one. I think I used it on something. So anyway, I found that. This is a piece of cross stitch, which I did 20 years ago. Yeah, easily, if not longer. Never found a use for it. It's going to go on one of my pages. And then, you know, I'm not sure about this. I dissected a crocheted flower. I might use it. And I've got these little crocheted hexagons that I made. Yeah, you can kind of see where I'm going. And this is a piece that I obviously cut out from somewhere. Yeah, it needs using because it's all going to get lost otherwise. This was off some fabric, never used it. And then, what else did I find? A random flower. I say it just sort of kicks around on your desk otherwise. A bit of lace. Some square yo-yos. Square-yos. Funny template for them. A random bit of stuff. A whale. Hasn't everybody got one? A formed hexagon thingamajigger. It'll go on a page. These are, I might cut around this, but there again I might not, I don't know. Yeah, layers of felt, and I was going to make them into hair, you know, thingies, but I'm sure I can find something else to do with that. I've got some lovely, it was denim that was embroidered, stuff like that. I might not put that in, just another bit of random, yeah. And I've got some vintage rickrack. I'm sure there's something I can do with that. And one that Sarah did do was with the skeleton leaves. So I've got a whole box full of the blooming things. Yeah, I've never used them. So it's that kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's all your random stuff that you sort of keep hold of and you think, oh, one day I'll use that. And then I found these other bits. Another piece of lace. That piece, which, yes, you could use it on a junk journal or on a bag or something, but I don't know, I've kept them here. This was another piece of vintage stuff that Angela gave me. It's incredibly old, but it's going to get lost, you know. I think it is all handmade, that as well. So yeah, again, it needs a very gentle press. Mini hexes that I've made from oh, what is her name? Vintage Sewing Box. She's on YouTube and I can't remember what a lady's name is, but again, these are on pelmet violin, so you can just stitch them straight down. This is what I'm saying, yeah, random stuff that I've got just hanging around. That's a beaded button. I think I did that with you, but you know that it needs using, it needs putting somewhere. A lovely button that I got, which is cactus. These that I picked up from the West Point show. That's a lizard button. You get the idea. Stuff. A dragonfly. I've got a cat button, which is really funky actually. I've got, you know, these lovely, weird and wonderful, precious little button things, and yeah, so it all kind of needs a little home to go into, and I thought this book would be my chance to make little vignettes, little pages basically. It's going to be a bit of fun as well. Quite a few are quite interested in what I'm going to do with this, so crack on, join in, have fun, find all your bits, find all your stuff that you're not quite sure what to do with, or if you don't feel like making a journal cover, grab that, grab your bits. Sounds a bit rude, but you know what I mean. So yeah, so these I thought, you know, would look great on a page anyway, as they are. And then if you watch Sarah's videos, I will link it all below, because, I mean, she absolutely fired me right up. I was like, yes, that is what I need to do. I don't know what to do with these. I made them, but I might not use them in here. But anyway, they're there if I need them. So I have cut some pages. Oh, and that's another thing. It was layers and layers of organza, and then I used my hot knife to cut out the shapes. Never used it. So that's going in the book. So I've got some pages. Now, the actual finished article I won't show you until the very, very end. I'm going to do my pages first, because otherwise I tend to rush these things. And then I think, oh, you know, so I'm not going to rush. You will have to wait till the end. Well, when I've done 2 pages, I'll show you how I'm going to form them into books. So what did I decide on? I think they were 6 by 7.5, and it's just cotton. All right, it's just random vintage cotton stuff. I am going to do some pages using my gel printed fabrics, so but for now I've just cut a few of those just to get me going. 1 2 3 4 5, really handy odd number, Susan, well done, but you know what I mean. So it's just going to be a single layer of cotton. I don't think I'm going to back it, I'm not sure. Again, this is Liberty fabric. They're all the same design, believe it or not, but obviously different colourways. I bought a scrap pack, which is here. I picked it up off of, oh sorry, just wangled you. Picked it up off of eBay, not that. But yeah, it's a, you can see it was out of a sample book. So it's a lady, lady on eBay, I can't remember what she was blooming called, but it was great. You know, you get all these lovely, so thin, the vintage, the Liberty fabric. But it's very nice. Anyway, we digressed. I keep them together because they're all Liberty. Right, crinkly old packet, get you out the way. So yeah, as I say, I've been playing around with these different shapes and different sizes, and I think, oh excuse me, I think my first one, I think I might just leave the triangles actually, because then I've got the diamonds, so I can do another page with that. And let's say, if you watch Sarah's video, she did do something, did she? I think she did hexagons and then echo quilted around it, and I thought that looked really nice. So I thought, and again, as I say, it was those little things. I thought, you know, I've got those things. I could easily make some pages up. Will I get on with stitching today? I might not actually. I might leave it that I'm gonna, you know, go gather your bits basically. All right, I want to leave a good inch here for my. Yep, that's fine. Go and gather your bits and see if you can find some, you know, if you want to join in, do so. Find some bits and pieces. Like I say, all the old sort of precious stuff. Now, as I say, this is on Violin, so I haven't got to take card out of this when I when I have stitched it down, I can just stitch it down and leave it in there, and that will add substance to my little playbook that I'm making myself. I might just leave it there, do you know? I keep saying that, and I think I'm going to. I don't, yeah, give you a chance to gather your bits and bobs, decide if you want to join in or not. But yeah, I've just given you an idea of what I'm going to be putting on mine. Yeah, I seem to remember this took me forever. I am rubbish at cross stitching, and it is the tiniest cross stitches in the world. But as I say, I thought that could just go on a page on its own. I might fray up to the edges and just have it on as a border somewhere. Yeah, I really can't. It is literally, yeah, it's got to be good 20 years. Anyway, I'm waffling. I will leave it there. It's going to be short and sweet, but have a go. Join in if you fancy it, and I will see you again soon. Do we need a name for this little project? I don't know. I'll think of one. It'll be amazing, I'm sure. See you on the next one. Bye.